What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the portfolio. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, and do consider subscribing, I'm also on Twitter as well. We're going to be taking a look at the portfolio in Robinhood and M1 Finance. Now, I wanted to do both of them. I want to compare them, and I want to see which one outperforms itself in dividend growth. Now, I have a feeling M1 Finance is going to kind of kick ass because you can do fractional shares. So I am able to, for example, my top pick companies, I'm able to get, or I should say dip my toes into these companies, right? Rather than with Robinhood, I have to buy individual shares, right? So I love Robinhood and I love M1 Finance. However, I think M1 Finance overrules that in that specific way, right? So this is going to be the challenge. I am going to put more money into here while this kind of just sits and grows a little bit. Might do some trades and whatnot just to, you know, keep the videos entertaining and keep this portfolio on the upward projection, I guess you could say. And yeah, so I could get into the portfolio. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to get into the portfolio. I actually spent like 2 or 3 days doing my, I mean, I kind of knew what I wanted in the portfolio. However, wanted to really focus on a growing portfolio instead of trading, because with Robinhood, I mean, over the past year, let's look. I haven't been trading for a year. I've had one very good trade, and then that was when the market kind of happened. The market went down. That happened in December, and then came back up and made another trade up here, and now the market's over here. So I mean, that's basically it, right? So dividend wise, I should have added it all up, honestly, but I would say maybe $20, not a lot, not a lot. So now that I have this portfolio in M1 that also has the drip effect, where they reinvest the dividends for you on a constant basis, that's pretty cool. So let's look at the number one holding is the wheat stocks, right? I mean, come on, like let's be real. So Canopy at, where's the percentage here? Here we go. So 20% Canopy, ACB also 20%, MO 10%. Constellation Brand 6%, MJ ETF 10%, Hexo 8%, BTI 10%, Kron's Group 4%. I honestly probably should bump up Kron's Group, but you know what? We'll leave it as it is right now. GWPH 5%, CanTrust 3%. See, it's hard to not want to bump all these up. Bud BUD at 2% and TAP 2%. So I'm in love with it. I love it, but I wish I could put more percentage into all of these companies. However, we'll see how it performs, and we'll see which we need to adjust, right? And we'll go from there. So, technology, and it is really cool that I have the option to pick some of these top, you know, companies that I couldn't get in Robinhood. You know, like all the companies I want to own that are just on my watch list, like they're just too expensive for me to get into, right? So at the top with Microsoft 10%, Google 10%, Amazon 10%, and Apple 10%. Killer. Facebook had to do 9%, AMD 5%, Intel 5%, IBM 5%, Nvidia 5%, Shopify, you know, 5%, Skyworks 5%, Activision 2%, Sony 2%. Killer portfolio. AT&T, T-Mobile, EA, Squarespace, you know, killer portfolio on that one. I'm in love with that one too. I mean, come on, right? Let's go to real estate. Hell yeah, real estate killing it. McDonald's at the top. Store Capital, well, ER. I'm not even going through the percentages anymore. I'm just looking at the companies: Stag, Land, PSA, EPG, Iron Mountain, ESS. Great companies, great real estate. I'm excited to put some more money into this. Industrials, only have a few in here. Only had 4: Waste Management, Honeywell, UPS, and WCN. Probably will add more to that. Let's go to the ETFs. Now the ETF, I feel like it's kind of slacking. I don't know, maybe not. You guys can tell me if you like it or not. SPHD at the top, SPY, VXUX, that's international ETF, IDV international as well, IWN, Russell 2000, VIG, Vanguard Dividend Appreciation. Sorry about that. And then the MJ ETF at the bottom. I mean, it's not bad, right? Not bad. Dividend growth. Now, I think I talked about this already. Maybe I didn't. This was based off of PPC Ian. These are all the ones kind of in his top portfolio. So I was a fan of them, and I picked them, and I want to see how that performs. Yeah. And then bonds only at 2%, 50-50 of the both Vanguard short-term and total bond market. And yeah, so that's going to do it, guys, for the M1 portfolio. You can watch other videos where I go over my Robinhood portfolio. Still the same, didn't change anything so far. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.